Welcome to this session, which explores the challenges of designing rural transport networks that are both socially and economically inclusive.
In more developed and Western Europe, North American countries, the problem here is one of providing efficient services, providing accessibilities, making the best use of available networks in order to make sure that all users have accessibility and a way of moving, a way of getting to where they want. If you go to lower income countries, even middle income countries, there you find a broader kind of a problem, because in many areas you don't even have the infrastructure.
If you understand this, the connectivity as a right, you need to provide it, and you need to find a way in which you can do it.
In the case of the developing countries, the one issue is providing the access itself. For instance, in India, well, now 50 years back, only 20% of the villages were connected. We are 0.56 million villages. And I'm proud to say that 97% of them are now connected with the roads. It may be a question of going back to the villages. But in the case of the developing country, there is every case to provide the urban services in the rural areas so that the level of migration goes down.
Bicycle is very important in transportation, at least in Chile. But you need to be aware of some things that happen. For example, in Chile, in rural areas, there are many dirt roads that get wet when it rains.
In South Africa, we have a program called Shova Galula. Shova is to bike. Galula means easily. So we have a program for that, and we encourage, especially among the scholars, in the areas where the access otherwise is very limited or non-existent, to get to school.
The issue of rural accessibility is who will do the maintenance afterwards. And so local governments have two issues: capacity to undertake the maintenance, and which requires thinking about the delivery mechanisms for maintenance, and then the financing.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and I wish you all a very good evening, and thank you to our panel of experts. Gentlemen, thank you.